Good morning. I tried like umpteen times. To get the other computer on. I mean, the other camera. So we have to do a quick one because I forgot I had an eye appointment before work. And I'm so glad it's Wednesday because I thought it was Tuesday. And this week's flying by. She was leaving yesterday. And she's like, have a good night. And I'm like, yeah, have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday. Like, what the fuck? It's not Friday, quit me. But I did work on 3 hours of sleep yesterday, so I'm not gonna lie. I think I did pretty fucking well. Considering it could have been a lot worse. You know? So I'm just looking at the mom boobs all the way down. Fucking bras. I need new bras. Ladies, how often do you get new bras? I don't get new bras. Like, enough. Odd topic, but maybe you need clothes. I don't know. I definitely don't have time to have odd topics discussions. But I went to go unbuckle mine in the back. Yesterday I put my finger through a hole, and I'm like, great. I'm like, I'm gonna need a new fucking bra. I only have a couple. The new ones I bought, I don't know, a month ago. I don't even like them. I'm staring at it and I'm like, why don't I ever put it on? But it's I'm like, I don't even like it. My little bra container right there. I don't think I'm super picky, but I just wear my bras out because I only have two. I only have two right now that I like. I don't know. Maybe you guys need a new bra. Just buy the new bra, I guess. But who goes bra shopping and tries on bras? Do you guys? I don't. I'm just like, all right, this is my boob size. It hasn't changed. Right? But brands do differ. Oh, so you got plenty of, see, I'm not a Victoria's Secrets girl. The girls, I can't say they get the bras there, but they do get all their underwear there. When it's 5 for $30 or something, I'll go in there and just grab 5 and go. I don't pick them up and go, oh, these are cute. No, I'm not that person. So, snowing. It was snowing. I was just looking at my cousins in Minnesota at the Halloween pictures, and there's snow on the ground. A good amount of snow on the ground. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it's Minnesota, right? But I was like, really? But a good amount. But I'm not surprised. I was gonna try to find it, but I can't guess I can look them up by name, but I'm not trying to do that. On my Snapchat memories, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? That was yesterday. I don't think it's gonna still be on my story. It just fell off. I think it was 2 years ago. Well, yeah, it's not there now. Oh, there it is. Flashback, October 30th. So, I mean, like, once in a great while, right? I have been waking up to like 33, 34. But here I am talking, guys. I don't have time to talk. I'm not kidding. Like, I got an eye appointment before work. I told myself, just do a video and don't come live. But I did. So let me set the timer. 4 hours and 26 minutes. That's weird that my timer's on that. It's never on the 4 hours. It's usually always stuck on 26 minutes. So I don't know. 4:26. I don't know if the 4 is relevant. The 26 is relevant. Let's get rid of the fucking 4 hours. Okay. Yeah, I think it was like 33 this morning. I was like, oh, fuck. And it was the first time I said to myself, because I didn't have much gas in the car. Maybe a quarter of a tank. And I just filled it last week. No, probably about 2 weeks ago. Gas in my car is amazing. But, oh, I was like, what's the point of the story? I woke up and I was like, oh, I should have more gas in my car. It's not like the gas is going to freeze right now, right? I don't think that's ever happened to me, knock on wood. It's just one of those things, like my parents always say, you got gas in the car in the winter? You know, it's like, so now it's like there's always gas in the car. Because I would go to E and then fill it. You know, it's just, I've always gone to E and then filled it. So, say I was like, all right. All right. Doing new things. Filling up the car. A quarter of a tank. It feels weird filling up my car at a quarter of a tank gas. I know that might sound very strange to people. Oh, all right. So you're closer to Canada. That makes sense. You know? But yeah, there was already snow on the ground in Minnesota. Is that a star? Oh, it's the crown. Kona t-shirt. I don't know, something about t-shirt. I have one white t-shirt. But it's like blue. Because I stained it in the wash. I think Spirit's telling me to go shopping. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't want to go shopping. Let's go shopping. Yeah, see, we had this discussion. It's the Venus transit, you know? Like, why does it matter if I have any white t-shirts? I actually don't have any t-shirts, except for this one. And that's a white shirt. So there could be something with t-shirts. You got pause. Not like PAWS. But I also just got like the POW. Let's get one more. But pause as in like not PAWS. It's the PAUSE. crossroads. But then I got POW. I just repeated myself. And I'm going to get one more. Run to the bathroom. Get right into this. I'm going to do rain dripping. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that one. Wet Forest. Harbor Storm. I'm going to go with Desert Wind. Desert Wind. I keep telling myself to go to the bathroom so I don't forget, which is weird. I want one more card, though. Signs. Let's get one more. What signs? No, let's leave it. Let's go. I almost want to jump into it. I don't. So, apparently. I don't know. It's a weird message. All right. Let's get one more for pause. You have the answers, yes. Let's get one more for crossroads. It was refocus on something else. You got contemplation, and let's get signs. I saw signs. I opened it. I saw signs. Victim. Things that make you go, Okay. You're like way too fucking close. Got a little bit of desert wind there. Let me go pee. I don't know how I feel about this. The answer is yes to something, but you need to pause. So I don't know if you need to go within. Again, there could be something with the yellow-red. You might have to wait for a moon transit, but okay. No, this is saying safe to go. Safe to go, but there might be a pause with the Two of Wands here that's needed before you go. What's the answers? Yes. Princess of Cups. It could be, I'm sorry, something to do with feelings. Three of Pence. It is something that can be worked on. I'm not really going to look at it as a contract. But again, you might be a little indecisive whether or not you want to work on something. So I do feel like this pause is a little necessary before you communicate. Or this is vice versa, right? Give yourself this pause. So I don't know if we've been talking about this communication, right? Off and on, coming in. This is communication not going so well, or it's just like communicate, pause. So the communication probably came in, or it's coming. What's this contemplation? Because I feel like with this communication, it can be work, it can be a friend, it can be an ex. Three of Swords reverse. So this is already taking yourself out of a painful situation. And your energy has clearly already shifted. You still got somebody kind of watching you, trying to like figure something out. Tell me about Crossroads. You got the Empress reverse. So this is somebody not putting effort into somebody. This is releasing the thoughts of a particular energy. So that's good. It's not really being hung up on a particular energy, but like with the wheel being reversed, there is still something karmic happening. Tell me about commitment. Seven of Wands reversed. Kind of being vulnerable, letting your walls down. I still feel like there's a prior commitment though. You got the Fool reverse with the Nine of Wands. Do I fight for it? Do I not? So yeah, this is you trying to contemplate. Even, I don't think you got answers here, or we're seeking answers, or vice versa. I don't think there's been anything major here in regards to this, but even no communication is an answer, right? Others of you, this is something that happened and you're like, I don't know. You're very indecisive because again, you took yourself out of a disappointing situation and you're vibing with the Ace of Wands, right? So I don't know if this is your thoughts. Do I want to be involved in this? Do I not? It looks like no, but it also looks like other energy with the Empress reverse, Eight of Swords, like I'm not giving this any thought. There's still something karmic here. This could have been somebody wanting somebody back and it was no, and it's a firm answer. But I feel like that might be happening with somebody else. Tell me about victim. I feel like there's multiple things of communication here. You got Justice reverse, Five of Pence reverse. So this is like, I'm not a victim here. This is like still something karmic that didn't go right. So in a way, you were a victim to something, but you no longer are. So this looks like somebody from your past is going to come back, stroll back along if they haven't already. And you need to think long and hard about this one, troops, because you're no longer in a disappointing situation. You took yourself out of a karmic situation. You're vibing with the Ace of Wands. whatever went down between you and somebody else, you were a victim. Somebody clearly did you dirty, did you wrong. But here's the deal. You're no longer in that situation. This is where forgiveness comes in. This is where you really have to sit back and be like, well, yeah, no. Regardless, even if somebody stopped putting effort into somebody else, say it was somebody else's karmic, it's just, it's still fucking sticky here. So I don't know, guys. It almost posed me to that read the other day where I was doing a lot of not a lot, but 2 comments where, what did somebody say something so ridiculously silly, like, my soulmate finally left his karmic, and it's like, oh dear Lord, right? It almost reminds me of something like that, but like there's still something still karmic. Like the wheels reverse, like the wheel still has to move forward. So there is signs of certain stuff. So you could be dealing with a King of Swords and a King of Pence. Could be dealing with a family man. You could be dealing with your own happiness. This could be the same energy. Somebody who's not really in their feelings. I'll tell you that. Well, they're not going to show you feelings. This is somebody that's more practical, uses their brain over their soul. So to me, you probably already saw the signs. So I don't know if this is like you're questioning how much did this person change. Well, with the 7 of Pence reversed, do you really, that's not an investment with it being reversed. It's a loss of investment or a lack of investment. It could have been the way they treated you. And it was very poorly. There is a yes here. There is like a go. You can move forward with something. But before you do, I'd really consider how you want to go about something. There's no answers here, but I don't see you seeking for answers. So I'll just let the answers come to you. This is the very beginning of something. It's just contemplation is really all it is. But be careful you don't get swept up in lust or desire with the Ace of Wands. I don't really see it being that way. I see I kind of see it as like you're no longer in this situation, and it's a good thing because you're in the Ace of Wands. So this is that energy. Be careful who and what you engage with, because I don't know, it doesn't look good. This isn't like, hey, getting swept off your feet, but there's something about it where it's, why would you, like, yeah, see, there's still something destructive going on. So, there's still some karma that's being done or being delivered. I would definitely, keep up some very strong boundaries with whatever situation this is, because it looks like somebody is going to take action. But like I said, there's still something karmically going on their end. And Again, I would have those barriers. This is a tough read because it's pretty much over, and I really don't have time to keep going. But this is a read that can keep going and keep going and keep going. It is one of those reads. You have a soulmate there. Patience. So that could be speaking of somebody else. Like the right one, I don't know. Yeah, see, there's still something karmic going on over here, lessons to be learned in regards to something. And again, I would hope you wouldn't put yourself in a situation of dark night of the soul, you know, but there's still something karmic. So, but there's a lot of regret on how something, you know, went down. And so this is basically telling me somebody put their time and effort into another situation. That's where their commitment was. That's where that's where their devotion was. And they have a lot of regret with the choices they made. It's like someone thinking the grass is greener on the other side. Now, this energy is going to roll back around. So you really got to be smart here. And then you have another situation here where you might not be talking to somebody, and it could be a different person than this person. And it just requires a little more patience. So careful you don't get caught up in frustration or thinking this one's your person and this one's not. Like, I don't think anybody's in the energy of like, my person, not my person. But like, it is that energy where it does feel like two different scenarios here. And neither of them are like going that well. Or neither, you know what I mean? Like, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups reverse, and the Star reverse. You might feel hopeless when it comes to something like this situation. Do I stay in it? Do I walk away from it? Is it going to come back around? But the Queen of Pentacles upright is great. Sun at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're still nurturing yourself. You're still taking care of yourself. But you see this being hopeless. Now you're going to have this energy come in and you're like, eh. So that's where it kind of gets tricky. Ten of Cups, the Devil, Nine of Swords reversed. Yeah, no, see, there's still something toxic here. There's still something very much karmic. And there is a lot of regret on how they treated you. And it's going to attempt to make it right. But guys, I mean, it's a clear story. Like, and again, it's an Empress. So it could be an ex-wife. Could still be a wife. Probably an ex-wife. But like, person will always be around, right? They could have a family together with the Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. It's toxic. It's fuck. You know, so this could be like 10 different stories. Here, you're just like, you know, you're taking care of yourself. This is a different situation, guys. So I just think, yeah, like you got no patience with the situation there. Deception, settling, materialistic. Hold on. I don't know if you're questioning. Somebody could have abandonment issues right now. Free will. I don't know if you're questioning. What was I gonna say? Because you seem pretty content, but your best advice is fifth dimension and union. Yeah, see, this is not the same person. This is basically saying like, or some of you guys, it might be the same person, but your best advice is fifth dimension and union. So this might be saying, wait for something that's more suitable, or when the vibration is rising higher. So I don't know if you're feeling kind of hopeless here. You could have 2 situations, 5 situations. It's none of these situations are going well right now for you. Those bells are really dinging right there. I don't see you settling. You need to take a pause and really figure out what you want here. Got the Magician, King of Wands, the Tower, Five of Wands. Yeah, I don't know if it's jealousy, competition, conflict. I don't think you're manifesting the Tower. You do have 3 men here now, though, or 3 different energies. 4 with the Devil being here, too. The King of Wands, the King of Pence, the King of Swords. Just to me, you're manifesting. No, you're not manifesting. It's something that's already been manifested. What is this Magician? See, I told you this can go and go and go and go. Or this is like, hey, we already have somebody in mind, but let shit fucking fall and crash. Got the World, 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords, right? Yeah, see, it's like 2 5s, though. Like, major change needs to happen here. Communication needs to come in, truth, honesty. Like, something's got an end. With the World and the Tower, it's a definite, like, you have to make a definite decision here. And it might be to let this other energy go before another energy can come in. It's like that. I feel like this is that fucking test that came in the other day that's going to start rolling in for people. But it's your own test, your mental test, things like that, self-worth. Careful, because that can be tempting as well. Tempting in the sense of like, did someone change? Yada yada. Cards are straight up telling you there's still something very karmic going on there, guys. So don't be somebody else's entertainment. I wouldn't even entertain yourself. This is tricky. It's not tricky. It's clear, but it's me saying that means this is going to be tricky. This is going to be an obstacle for you. Because the one you thought you were talking to, you're no longer talking to. And then you got another one over here. You approach them, they approach you, whatever the case may be. I heard it through a grapevine. It's coming back around. I feel like some of you did this to yourself, as if like you were talking to somebody and then you hit somebody else up. And then it's like the communication keeps coming and it's like, but you keep going back and forth. Or this is how it's about to go down. Then you're like, you're questioning it because you put yourself in this situation. And if you're not about to do that, or if you haven't done that, this energy is going to roll back around on its own anyway, guys. Believe that. So this is complicated for you. It will be complicated. The thing here, though, what I like is that you definitely know what you deserve. I don't see you settling. But this is also like, listen, I know you kind of feel hopeless with this situation, but this, just because this one rolls back around and it seems like there might be something that it's not. This is a test. It could be, oh dear Lord, just pay attention. best advice from my spirituals over here, because this is a slow tower for you guys, because, well, I don't know why. You're Akashic Records, I guess. I do like that you know what you deserve, know what you want. But there could be confusion. You could have these two people twisted. Twisted, lifted, higher than the ceiling. Ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. Got me twisted, feeling so good. Sugar, how you get so fly. Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly. Sugar, sugar, how you get so fly. Oh, dear Lord. I just, if you're about to find yourself in this situation, take care of yourself. I'm not saying dismiss either energy or dismiss all the energies. Just make sure your main focus is you, and be careful. Wow, success and creativity. So I think it has a lot to do with that Ace of Wands too. So I do need you to be careful, because that Ace of Wands is over here. Spider Silk is 5 times stronger. Now you got 555. Okay, massive change. It's found to be the most beautiful way to create from poses of strength, flexibility, enticement. The seed of life is the top that reminds us that evolution of the creative takes form of a that I'm going to start over. The spider silk is 5 times. Here we go again. This hasn't happened in a while. This hasn't happened in a while when it comes to reading. Spider silk is 5 times stronger than steel. The spider has found the most beautiful way to create from it, to create a form that poses strength, flexibility, and enticement. The seed of life at the top reminds us of evolution of the creative that takes time and can be dormant before it's ready for you to be released into the world. At the center, you can see a pentagram with 5 elements, 5555. Look at the inspiration everywhere around you. This card meaning in creating a project or using an artsy aspect of you to delegate a situation. A little bit of creativity can go a long way and can brighten a spirit and lighten up the mood. Sometimes we instinctively try to use force to make something happen, but more often the creative approach will yield more fruitful. So don't spend too much time overthinking this either, because your main priority is what you want, how you want to create your life, what you want in a partnership, whether it's intimate, whether it's a friendship, whether it's business. Use this card to awaken your imagination, because you have the imagination down here too, right? So this energy has an opportunity to kind of cloud you. So you need to be careful there. See the powerful energy coming from all elements and sources speaking through you, coming to life. So there's a purpose here for you too. Okay. And that purpose didn't come in, and I wouldn't think another person in your life, well, there's another person in your life always has a purpose, right? Can you be successful with them? These are questions you need to ask yourself, okay? Or are you more successful just right now in regards to your own brain? That's where our activity, that's where our imagination stems from. So if your brain is clouded, you're not going to be able to reach this creativity and the success that it's talking about. And it doesn't mean because this person's in your life, but it most certainly can. The right person, you won't feel clouded, right? I think both situations, or a lot of situations in your life, are a little like right now. So that's why Spirit's like, you really need to be a little more patient with, situations that aren't going so great, because this could ultimately be a really good thing, but with it, this is like all mind clutter too. because this is where it's like wiping the slate clean, but you got to know if another person is involved. Like, do you see them on your slate? Do you want to draw them on your slate? Because you can't draw them how you want them and expect them to be that. You know what I mean? Like, success. You have planted seeds of success, and the stars are in your favor, gently guiding you forward. Trust through all these storms and heavy rains. The seed will grow to prosper. Forget the feelings of doubt. You're about to achieve a significant accomplishments. If it's been you alone who has done all the work, this is well-deserved success. And when the victory comes, it cannot be taken away. This card is here to bring optimism of the future to any project or issue. Use it with a certain intent in mind. Look at the little sprout in the card, and it deriving from the energy of the star above. It is written in the skies that a small plant will flourish, and it will nurture, and it will be up to you to nurture it and patiently await its bloom. So these are important things that are happening right now. So even if it feels like everything's crashing, this is like, I don't know the depth of everyone's situation, but there's multiple things going on, and just remember who you are. And how do these people in situations make you feel? And don't focus on them for too long. That's for damn sure. Maybe nonchalantly talk here and there, see how it flows. If something's telling you like there's a little bit of a blockage, you can't really figure it out, like, don't read too much into it. Move on to the next task. There's no rush here. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for weekend energy. I gotta scoot. I gotta skedaddle. I love you guys so much. Bye.